What is Kenshi? Well, it's a little hard to explain. It's kind of a little bit of everything. Here's some footage I took though to help you get acquainted. So you got the basic character creator, you've seen this in a bunch of RPGs. You can be a guy called Shek. That's actually a race, not Shrek. So you start off, you're kind of useless, you just mine stuff, you're mining very, very slowly. This is one of those skill-based games where everything you do levels up. It takes you a long time to figure out the UI. Eventually you learn that you have to open up the mining node to collect copper. You return to base and there's a bunch of dead guys everywhere, so you loot them and you can sell their stuff for money. Convenient. I don't know where they came from, but whatever. You sneak around buildings in town at night till you find a lockbox. You try and pick it and it literally takes you multiple in-game hours. Like, I had to fast forward the game's fast forward to even get through this segment. So eventually you get it and you level up lockpicking a little bit. I guess that's going to be useful at some point. So you go to the bar, you use your newfound money, you hire a recruit. Oh yeah, by the way, this isn't a single person RPG game, it's a whole squad based game. You and your recruit go mine some stuff to make some more money. You decide to set up a camp outside town. You can't build inside the town, so you just go a little bit beyond the walls, out in the desert, but you don't have enough resources.
Please, sir, may I have some ore?
There, that's some ore!
So you make some more money, come back with enough resources, build your first house out in the desert, and these guys show up. They want you to pray. Also, they're really racist and sexist, so luckily I'm a human male, because everybody else they don't like. Some bandits show up, and they beat you up. I mean, they're level 1 bandits basically, but they knock out your friend pretty fast and you're the next one to go. Luckily they don't kill you though. They decide to just wander off. They didn't even steal anything. Not that I think I had that much to steal, really. And you're kind of there, unconscious, on the ground.
He said to hit him until he gave the signal to stop.
So you crawl over to your friend who is in a coma.
He's not in a coma. I don't know what to call it.
You patch yourself up, you can see the legs snapping back into place there. You patch your friend up, who is still unconscious, but at least he stopped the bleeding. Get back up on your feet. Luckily they didn't break your legs too badly. Luckily they didn't chop off any limbs, which can happen, and you permanently lose that limb.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary. 'Tis but a scratch.
You heal up your ally, and you pick him up once you learn how to actually use the pickup command, and you slowly walk back to base, because your leg is broken and needs a splint. But it'll eventually heal over time, even without one.
Every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms.
Drop their body in the base, and, you know, they fly all over the place, but they're okay, just in a coma. After your friend gets healed a little bit, you accidentally steal something, because you were trying to click on the shopkeeper, and everybody in the bar beats you up. They pick up your body, and then decide, you know,
Go home, smell you later!
they didn't actually want to do anything with you, so they dump your body there, bleeding to death. So a little later, you find some random drunk guy hanging out in a bar. He agrees to join, but he wants $3,000. So you decide, whatever, you need some more people in your party, you'll take whatever you can get. Oh, by the way, all of his stats are 1, so that's helpful.
Because maybe I'm not good enough.
Yes, you are.
No, maybe I'm not.
You send him back to your new base that you built somewhere else, and both him and your other friend get beat up by bandits while you're in town trying to sell and buy some stuff.
I'm walking here!
You're pretty far away, so you can't help them. So you desperately look through shops for band-aids because you have no bandages and that's the only way to stop them from bleeding to death.
I need healing.
You search the entire town, every last shop in the town, and yeah, you try and get around the counter because the pathing is messed up. Looks like nobody in this entire town has bandages.
I need a doctor.
Even though it's a human settlement, nobody's got bandages. You're out of luck. So, what do? Do you let them bleed to death? Do you lose them permanently?
I need healing.
You kind of weigh your options at this point. Head back to town and animal caravan is trying to sell you animals with your 2 friends bleeding out in your house.
I need
a
healing.
doctor.
You take their food and decide to go on a trek to the nearest city, which is kind of far away. But it's a bigger town, so they might actually have some bandages there. You walk off while your friends are bleeding to death, hoping you can get back in time, but one of them dies permanently, and they're gone. You check the shops here. Still can't find any bandages. What will you do? If you don't hurry up, the other one's... oh, never mind, he's dead too. You're back alone again. So many hours into the game, So much done to build up your squad of 3 people, and they're dead. But you learn from your mistakes, you buy a bunch of bandages, and you continue on. You find a group of guards fighting some raptors, you decide to help out. They all die because of the guards.
This room has been pacified.
You loot the leather, make some money with it, you know, pretty lucrative stuff. Sells for like twice as much as the ore you've been mining. Then some bandit runs after you. He's this one naked guy, so you figure he's alone, but he has a bunch of clothed guys behind him who look completely different and are his buddies. So the 5 of them beat you up, steal your stuff, guy loots your body. You're lying there unconscious for quite a while. You kind of just have to wait it out in this game. Even on fast forward mode, it takes a while to get back up, if at all. You bandage yourself up, you're still okay. If you were in a coma and bleeding out alone, then you would have no chance whatsoever. You would just be dead.
I need healing.
That's why you need multiple people. Anyways, you sell off all that leather you got, make a good profit, use that money to go buy a new recruit in the nearby town. Okay, this recruit also has 1 in every stat. Whatever, you can train them up. You decide to stay really close to town and mine some ore, but a group of bandits comes by and knocks you out within a minute. Your other friend is kind of halfway across the desert and has to run back to heal you. You make some money from the ore, you buy a house, and you repair it because you had some building materials from your last camp. Pretty simple. It's inside the walls, so it should be safer, right?
Are you sure about that?
Except some bandits break into the walls. You decide to try and help the guards, and you get knocked out almost instantly. Your friend heals you, picks you up, takes you back to the house, drops you in bed. You can wait it out in the coma for a while. And that's pretty much the first couple hours with Kenshi. You're ready to go out on your next adventure. Get beat up a little bit more, make some progress.
There's nothing wrong with enjoying the fruits of nature.
You know something? You're right.
Whatever, it's tough out there, but it's rewarding.